What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rockefellers Radio. This is season 4, episode 10. Broadcasting live from Chicago, Illinois. We got another good, interesting episode today. Topic's going to be about necessities and bad habits. I'm going to be joined by my co-host, Miss Naya Monet.
Greetings and salutations.
And Dante Hattis.
Arrivederci.
You had to think about it.
I had to think about
it. But that's like saying goodbye, right?
You know
Yes.
what? Is that,
Yeah.
no, it's ciao.
No, Arrivederci.
Arrivederci is like saying bye, right?
Right.
And I don't know what nationality or language is in, but
Well, kifak.
what is that?
That's Arabic.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That motherfucker had
They
that.
say get fucked.
Right.
That's what it sounded like. That's
It did.
originally, yeah, when I was taught it, I was like, what the fuck you just say to me?
Right. Say,
And they said, get fucked.
get fucked.
It's but it's asking like, how are you?
Mm.
So it's
By telling them to get
it's
fucked.
a greeting. No, kifak.
Get fucked.
Kifak.
Get fucked. Okay. Learn something new.
Hairball.
Okay, clear my throat a little bit. So I'm glad to be getting back and doing it. The last episode, I don't know if you all got a chance to tune in, but it is available on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify, iHeart, and now you can check it out on my YouTube channel. So you just look up Profile Rock Rockefeller on YouTube, and you just click on podcast, which is, I think it's a new feature that they have. But I was able to get in on that. So even, thank you. So even, gotta put those sound effects in there. Miss Monet took care of that. Even with like, I mean, I think being able to have it on different platforms is still good because we know nowadays in society people use and listen to different things. Mm-hmm. You know, people listen to Sirius XM, people listen to iHeart. Me, I prefer, like for podcasts, I like to listen to Apple Podcasts. I'm not a big Spotify person, but because the program that I was using before to do my podcast got bought out by Spotify, so that's how they do it now. So that's what we're gonna do it on there. But
How much stock you got in Apple?
I need to put something in there.
You sure in the fuck do?
You really do. Because I checked the statistics when I logged in.
Really?
75% of your listeners are on Apple Podcasts.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, baby. You need some of that.
Get fuck. Get fuck.
Thank you.
Get fuck.
You gotta put the
Alaikum shalom.
You were fucking nuts. But yeah, no, but really, and like they say, when you're on the YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. Just click subscribe. You know, it'll be nice to build a good following on YouTube. Just to have a following. I mean, I don't really pay attention to like numbers and stuff, but let's be real. We know people, a lot of people make their living off YouTube and stuff. But my goal, my ultimate goal, especially doing podcasts, is to get picked up by somebody, right? And then we get a actual studio versus, doing our own, which is still good because even from looking at all the shit that we have,
It's a studio
we've come a long fucking way. Shit. So, yeah, we definitely have our own thing going here. What's up, Marquis Coaching on Facebook Live? It's been an interesting beginning to 2024. But to do things on a positive note, I went to my first pageant. I'll start off as far as what I've been up to. Yeah. I went to my first pageant this past weekend in Louisville. As people say, Louisville. And it was, I didn't participate. My boyfriend was a participant in it, and it was breathtaking. I felt so just proud, of him and the thing, and seeing what he does amongst all the other things. It's just like the man just ceased to surprise. I was like, if it ain't sewing, it's cutting hair. If it ain't cutting hair, it's braiding. If it's not braiding, it's fucking designing. If it's not designing, it's fucking participating. And then he's a great stylist. I noticed that as well. He has good taste. I can learn a lot from somebody. You can never get too old to learn things. I'm not saying my age, but everybody know how old I am. Y'all supposed to jump in, but like, it's okay, Rock. You don't look it. Oh, a pause. Oh, okay.
No, wait. No, because I was going to say, well, do the people really know how old you are?
I'm 46.
Okay, it's okay. You don't look it.
Look, come on, I say something.
You made it funny.
But no, I'll be 47
February
next month,
8th.
February 8th. That's Aquarius season. Yay for the Aquarius,
Drown.
What?
You know what's crazy? Because I consider you a brother, right? And you and my biological brother have the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Your biological brother has the same birthday as me? Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we click so well.
Yeah.
Well, my biological sister shared the birthday with my ex.
Mm-hmm. It was hard for you to say. Because the struggle. Wait. She was like, my biological sister.
They share the exact same birthday and year.
Did you see how she looked? Hey, look, Dante. Did you see how she looked? She has a birthday with my how do you say it?
She was looking around like when I was looking at John Basil.
I want to say,
it's the antibiotics.
What the fuck you looking for? Yeah, blame it on the fucking titty antibiotics. Mm-hmm.
I had to look around, make sure nobody behind me.
You all know it's a lot of cameras and shit around. People being secretly
I'm
recorded.
Just saying. That took me, boy. That was one of those movie dramatic pauses. They're like, okay, Miss Monet, well, you said we're gonna need you to give a pause and wait for it. She was like, my ex.
Listen, I'm your agent now. I'm gonna find you a deal somewhere.
Yeah.
You're getting on TV.
Okay.
You need to get her hooked up.
Okay. T.S. Madison out here making bank, baby. Let me tell you something.
Yes,
so
she is.
I'm gonna have to holler.
She's now an Emmy winner.
Yeah.
I didn't know she won an Emmy. Oh wow. I gotta holler at her because we need to get you somewhere. I'm on your team.
Me and you both. I'm like, man, you should do the same thing. T.S. Madison, what's up?
Right.
You bring me on, hook a little brother. I'm a fan.
She still got her OnlyFans, don't she?
Does she?
She might.
Oh.
Baby, she gets some residuals from something.
Okay.
But she been doing so much shit. Like, wow.
She getting residuals, baby. She just moved in a new house.
She's doing like big shit.
I was just I was looking at what is it? There's like a all black TV network now. I think that's
All
what
Black.
It's called, All Black. Yeah.
She's on that the Hush.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the movie yet. Have you watched it?
No, I didn't watch the movie, but it was another show. It's a TV show that came on, and I often just like turn the TV on, just turn it on, and then I was walking.
Just the background noise.
And then the show was, I forgot the name of the show, but I was just like I looked up at the show. I'm like, okay, this looks kind of interesting. This is something I can get into. And when the scene flipped, she was in it. She was playing a bartender.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing it everywhere. Yeah.
And to me, in my opinion, like she takes it a lot more serious in making sure that her brand gets pushed, because I've seen other people like dancers and other adult film performers who they don't acknowledge where they came from, or they shut down on it and be like, oh well, I don't want this known, or I used to do this but I don't do that no more, and I just did that for the money or whatever like that. It's like, it's a fucking complete slap in the face, and just felt like, why did you do it then? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna get rid of it. It's gonna forever be out there. There's nothing you can do to hide it. So I have much love and homage to T.S. Madison, and for real, eventually I would like to be in a position that she's in, because she sets a tone, especially for the trans community.
Yeah.
I know that's gotta feel good, for you, Miss Monet.
That's not my calling.
Well, not being on TV, but just the fact that
why not? You have such a beautiful face and wonderful personality. Why?
You lie so much.
These people know what you look like.
Baby, y'all have been lying to me since y'all know me. I'm tired. Just tell the truth.
No, we are. We're telling the truth.
I got up to 400 pounds. Oh my God, you are so pretty.
It was a transformation. Didn't you feel it?
And you may not believe it, but you still were. You were.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I agree. But see, I think now she looks back at that and correct me if I'm wrong. Just be like, no, it's not possible.
Yes.
But you know, even then when I love, I'm like, yeah, that was bestie. Like, yeah, wow.
Right. And let me tell you something. When she, because she told me that she was going to have the surgery, and I was at a work event, and she came. When I tell you I didn't know who she was, I was staring.
Really?
Yeah, I was. Oh shit! Who the fuck is that? God damn! I said, oh shit! Now you heard. I was lost in the sauce. You hear me?
I forgot you was the best friend for a minute. Huh?
Listen. I was.
Squirrel.
Who is that?
Squirrel in the tree.
No, I think what took me out the trance was because she said, "Hey, sir," and I said, "Oh shit."
That's my greeting to him.
Oh,
whenever I
say hey sir.
Hey, sir.
She said, "Hey sir." Yeah.
Oh,
like I'm 80 years old. So.
You act like
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew
you was like, yo, he got a special greeting and shit.
Yeah.
Well, bravo.
That's how shit.
You're besties.
I was gonna say, do I get one?
What? Good morning, bitch.
No. That's I don't use that with my best friend.
I was gonna say she know better.
Okay.
He's real sensitive.
We have a understanding. We crossed that bridge like 10 years ago. Well, no, 12 years ago. We got an understanding on that. I was like, now, hold on.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So you know, because I always say child, but you know, the LGBTQ community be like, honey child. So I told him, because that's what he has adapted. So he was saying to me, like, child. So I told him one day he was on the phone. I said, you missed it. It says honey child. Now he said, wait a minute. Now we're not going to do
We're not going to be doing that. You adding shit to it. We're not going to be adding shit to that. We're going to let child be.
His cisgenderness kicks in whenever the gay language kind of gets to that point where it's becoming very flamboyant. And he gets very like, wait a minute, it's like itchy.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll do it, because I'm funny. I like to make people laugh. So I'll do shit like that as a joke. And then, people say, he's a girl.
I hear you. And when it's funny to me because
I don't
like
do
when masculine people like
do that.
Yeah. It's just funny to me because I have my times too, but then I'll hear myself and I'm like,
how's that gonna sound?
That don't sound right. I'll be like, Miss Thing.
Why you gotta drag it out like that?
Because that's how you do it.
That's how
you do it.
Miss Thing.
Look, see, you just drag it out. But then you gotta make sure you have some type of head or neck movement when you do it. So it's like Miss Thing.
Okay. That's what I was missing.
Or Miss Thing.
Okay. Okay, Miss Thing.
Oh, the finger. Yeah, Miss Thing.
Miss Thing, now you trying it. You trying it. Just leave the lingo to us, okay?
All right. I'm cool. Gays. I'm cool with that.
Thank you so much. Because y'all just really butchered that.
I'm just saying. I mean, I didn't hear people do it.
I think I was a little spot on.
I think you did pretty good.
Let's try it again.
Miss Thing.
Well, see, that was a little proper. He like, that's like a little nerd trying to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
go ahead. Try it again.
Okay, hold on.
Come on. What you got?
Miss Thing.
Now you sound like an old queen, right?
He looked like one too, with that hand. Like he trying to adjust. What you adjusted, baby?
I was, because Miss Thing had bothered me.
Ooh,
okay, now, child.
So that brings me to the question: what the fuck you been up to, baby? You might need to go home and practice.
I'm surprised Rock went first this time.
I know.
Oh, wow. I just had to because they're always doing things first. So I think I just had to, do my due diligence.
But before we get to you, I just want you to know he was highly upset that his boyfriend got first alternate and not the winner.
Oh my God, yeah, that was fucking crazy.
But you had to go back and watch the live.
I watched because and I keep saying the same thing before we move on. It's like now I'm starting to understand, just as it is in most contests, politics plays a role in everything. Because if you were there, and especially if you watched it, because I did record some of the other male contestants' video. You would have been like, what the fuck? Okay, how did this happen?
I saw the contestants.
Oh, you did? Yeah. See? It was
you were trying to understand too.
I was not impressed.
Let me tell you what got it though, right? So at the end, we're going to take a break after this. I'm still a little heated. So at the end, when they were announcing, because I've never been to a pageant, so I don't understand. and I think they did that shit on purpose because they knew I was in the audience. They were talking fast as fuck. So they were like, no, male contestants, bring right here. Come on, catch 1, 2, or 3. I was like, okay, what? And then I heard first alternates. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
You stood up and clapped?
No. I'm looking. I'm
like, so what else he got to do?
I'm like, what is that? She's like, hold on, babe. No, wait, hold on. What's gonna happen? I'm like, so did he get it? She said, hold on a second. She wouldn't let me. So now I see why she didn't say it when we were there. She waited till after we got ready to leave.
Because you would have stood up and said, what the fuck?
They would have.
And the bad thing about it was they literally cleared the judges out of the event before they made the announcement.
Because they knew. They broke
the table down and everything.
Yeah, judges were out before they even brought them on stage to do it.
Them motherfuckers was hatting in the back.
And baby, when I tell you, that man had said, all right, so the other guy got second alternate. And then when they said, all right, so them two standing on stage holding hands. And first alternate is Sergio, Dior, Valentino, Braxton, Sanchez, whatever the fuck his many last names
they just said Sergio Braxton.
Baby, when I tell you, that man had looked and said, so what happened?
I was confused.
What else he got to do? I was like,
I'm waiting to see the crowd come out.
I said, child, hold on. I
was like, is that bad or good?
I was Miss Thing. Calm down.
Okay, Miss Thing.
Because the MC was all to me, so ooh, yes, like maybe you want some chocolate and all that. You can hear him.
MC was doing too much
on the recorder. Are you already taken? I said, did you have this?
You want to let them folks know.
She was doing a lot.
I mean, spoken for.
He did look a little glistening on stage though, like a little snack.
He was doing the thing. Like even the MC was like very stunned by his performance, just appearance, and
his overall package was.
It was shit. It was good.
So this warrants the question: why in the fuck didn't he win?
So we really need to take a break, but in so many words, they were saying that a lot of the things that they were expecting from Sergio could have been bigger and better.
Which is bullshit.
But if it was better than the rest...
Well, it wasn't good enough. It was good, but it wasn't good enough. Because
it was good. It was crown worthy, but because... They had, to me, in my opinion, see, I can talk about their ass because I'm not in the fucking AAG. So the
Midwest AAG.
Midwest AAG clarification. Midwest AAG is that, and after just seeing and hearing everything that I heard, it's just like, okay, so you gave a pity crowning to someone that has done this over 6 times and lost 6 times. So you felt that if you didn't do it and crown him the 7th time, that people will look down on you. But what makes it even worse is you got the only black contestant that outshone the other 2 contestants. Even though he was there 6 times, by you not doing that, you create a problem within itself.
Okay, because it's just like, okay, if a motherfucker keep coming to me asking me for $1, and I'm just like, I ain't got it. I don't give a fuck how many times you come to me. If I don't see fit in giving you $1, I'm not giving you $1.
Right.
But it's the politics though. That's the whole thing.
Right. It was definitely politics in it. It was fucked up.
But like I said, from the conversation that we had, what he said was like, told to him was like, it was good, but it wasn't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything should have been bigger and better.
They was tired of that motherfucker. That's what it was. They said, give him the goddamn... I'm sick of seeing this motherfucker every goddamn year. Give it to him.
He had sank his heart out. Superman had sank his heart out.
He thought he was Bruce Springsteen up on that motherfucking stage. Coming out in that tight ass Superman fucking shirt.
No, first of all, that was
had his balls all.
That was a full rhinestone jumpsuit he had on.
He just had a belt to make it look like it wasn't.
Yeah, and then he had on a leather jacket with the Superman rhinestones
patch. On his patch. Yeah,
yes.
Balls was all scrunched up in the front. I'm like, what the? I thought you can't check. Cause I thought you're not supposed to have it showing like that. You can't have like your print being all pressed out like he stuffed shit in there.
In the mainstream pageant.
Yeah. I mean they just figured it was like that.
Yeah, that was horrible. He was like, born to be wild. I thought he was gonna start singing that shit when it came out. We're coming to America.
You going to hell in a handbasket. I just thought I'd let you know that.
We're going to go ahead and take a little break. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get started on our Mad Libs. This is Rockefeller's Radio. We'll be right back right after this. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Rock Rockefeller, of course, representing Rockefeller's Entertainment. And I'm here to tell you that rocksboys.com, you know about it. You know what we bring. You know what we represent. Got all those hot and sexy boys. Be sure to visit the site, rocksboys.com. Right now, you can sign up, be a member, favorite your videos, favorite your favorite models, all for a low price of $24.97. All right? Get online, get off, do your thing. Make sure you got your lube and shit because you already know what I give some of the hot and sexy boys. Once again, visit rocksboys.com today and become a member. Subscribe, join, get it.
Yo, this your boy Fredo Bangs representing Rockefeller Entertainments at rockboys.com. You can follow me on X at Casper, that's KASPERDAKIDD _, or you can follow me on IG at Fredo Bangs, FREDO _BANGZZ.
What's up? Welcome back to Rockefeller's Radio. This is episode 10. Necessities and Bad Habits is going to be the topic for today. So hopefully you all will be able to join in the comments on Instagram Live and Facebook Live. I know that my host would definitely have some things to say. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun because we all have necessities and bad habits.
Speak for yourself.
No, baby girl, I'm speaking for all of us. Watch. We don't, I will say that Dante is like, my
Amen. That's your defense attorney.
That's, yeah, when it comes to that, he will definitely point it out. Especially for some when she tried to say, "Oh, I don't do that."
I definitely was going through my head trying to get the receipts.
Bring out the
keep your flippers over there.
Bring out the evidence. But before we get started on being have a little fun, being messy. A lot of that been going on today.
I was just about to say I don't want to be the second one slapped today.
Messy.
You are what? Yeah,
it's the Kool-Aid.
It's the drink.
It's the Kool-Aid. Today's drink.
Just to let you know, today's drink is called Sex in the Alley.
That's the Kool-Aid.
So first you have the original, which is Sex on the Beach, right?
And then
you have Sex on the Sidewalk.
And now you have it in the alley.
Sex in the Alley, yeah. You can't.
Sex on the Sidewalk in the project.
Oh, that's what it was. Sex on the Sidewalk in the projects. I forgot.
Remind me when I get off antibiotics to not allow you to fix me no drinks.
No, his drinks is cool. They cool. They ain't.
I don't want a Sex in the Alley or the Sidewalks by the project.
She prefers something with lemonade and Malibu.
I'm a simple kind of girl.
She's trying to be pretty and shit. Except when she take a shot of good old John Basil.
Oh.
Did you drink that shot?
No, I did not.
You didn't? Okay.
That's the most disrespectful shit that he could ever bring over here.
You didn't even try it.
I ain't had to. I seen your face, his face, and
I was cool. That was everybody else coughing and shit.
Mind you, when he gave it to us, especially the first time, I'm not gonna let you let us down.
He tried to give you that double shot glass.
Give me that double shot glass. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's the same. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It was not.
But I took the double shot. I switched it around. I took it.
He took it because I asked him to. Because I wasn't going to drink that shit. I don't want to waste your alcohol. So you better take this cup. Because I'm not drinking this Negro.
John is not a Negro.
John, he's black, right?
One of the owners of the tequila company is black.
But we don't know if it's John.
It's Basil.
Up next,
there's two people.
Mad Libs.
So you gonna add that in there? Before we start Mad Libs, I'm gonna go over do a quick review so that y'all understand how it works. In case you forgot what adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and verbs are, here is a quick review. An adjective describes something or somebody lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and short.
It ain't messy.
That's like all one person.
Yes. Very unfortunate. An adjective describes a person.
That is, yeah. It said that. Describes something or somebody. That's lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, short, or adjectives.
There's a lot of people that's messy.
And that's short, fat, and lumpy.
An adverb, it tells how something is done. It modifies a verb and usually ends in ly. Modestly, stupidly, greedily, and carefully are adverbs.
So that short, stumpy, fat, messy motherfucker got slapped.
My cup is half empty. I might need to do a review.
And I can't even drink, so.
That's why she's rubbing shit in right now. A noun, okay? Well, noun is a person, place, or thing. Like sidewalk, umbrella, bridle, bathtub, and nose are considered nouns.
Or a messy person.
No, so that short, stumpy, fat, messy motherfucker that got slapped on the sidewalk. There it is.
That's a person. I'm not fucking with y'all. A verb is an action word.
Slapped.
No, I was gonna say he should have run.
Right.
Or run, pitch, jump, and swim are verbs.
That short, stumpy, fat, messy motherfucker that just got slapped on the sidewalk should run.
You know what she reminds me of? The 12 Days of Christmas.
Right, because
she's going back on to it. I'm gonna try to read this shit fast as she gets. I ain't gonna stop in between. So we did that for her. Put the verb in past tense if it directions say past tense. Ran, pitched, jumped, and swam are verbs in the past tense. When asked for a place, we mean any sort of place, a country or city, like Spain, Cleveland, Chicago, St. Louis, or room, bathroom, kitchen, where you got slapped.
That short, fat, stumpy motherfucker.
An exclamation. God damn it.
Got slapped on the sidewalk.
An exclamation.
That didn't run. And now he's in Chicago. I'm sorry. Continue.
I can.
She did the ad lib.
She pretty much did. That was all. The truth about a person you've come to dislike. Only thing that was missing was a fucking name. Don't do it. Okay, exclamation is a silly word. It's any sort of funny sound, gasp, grunt, or outcry like wow, ouch, plump, ick, and gazooks. When we ask for a specific word like number, a color, or animal, or part of the body, we mean a word that is one of those things like 7, blue, horse, or head. When we ask for a plural, it means more than one. For example, cat pluralized is cats. Meow.
Slaps.
So, what's going to happen is that Miss Monet is going to let us know the title of this particular Mad Lib. She's going to also let us know what she needs us to give her to fill in the blanks, like an adverb, a noun, an adjective. If y'all want to participate on Instagram and Facebook, you can. So just listen for what she needs, and then you all can give us the words to fill in those blanks. Miss Monet, would you please be so kind to let us know the title of today's wonderful, exciting, funny Mad Lib?
Today's Mad Libs is a story with a moral.
Oh, shit. So fitting.
Don't fuck with her unless you want to be slapped.
Wow, that was
I didn't mean to say that loud.
Yeah, you're a tag.
He's that short, messy motherfucker.
You know she's talking about you the whole time.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, he's not lumpy or dumpy. He's just short and fucking messy.
On the low.
Adverbs.
Exclamation.
Speaking of,
what's the first word you need?
I need 2 plural nouns.
2 plural nouns. You know, person, place, thing. Bats.
And cats.
Bats and cats.
BATS, like baseball bats.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should say baseball bats.
The bats and cats. Okay. Yeah. I need an animal plural.
We need a plural animal. Well,
we'll switch that around.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use cats.
So
what's the other plural noun that we're replacing?
Toilets. It's gonna be gross.
I need an adjective and a plural noun.
We need an adjective and a plural noun. Adjective, it's a description of a person, place, or thing. And a plural noun is those person, place, or things with an S. You look like you want to say something.
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying not to get my favorite adjective.
What's your favorite adjective?
Juicy.
I knew it. He was sitting there rocking, trying to wait for it. Like, I don't want to say it.
Like, let me get everybody else a chance.
Well, we already used it, so now we need a plural noun.
A plural noun. What's what you?
Nobody on live.
Well, yeah, live. Waiting on them if they want to participate. Adontis, what's a plural noun? You said plural noun, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, call them out.
Call the people out.
Neil, what's a plural noun?
Yeah, you calling the people out.
What's a plural noun, Vaughn? Give me a fucking plural noun. It's a person, place, or thing with an S.
And while they're thinking, we also need a noun.
A noun?
Just a regular noun.
Dildo. Or no, fleshlight. That's a thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing. You failed English. What the fuck? Unacceptable.
We still don't have a plural noun.
Not yet.
We need a verb past tense.
A plural noun is a plural noun. Oh, plural noun. Place with an S.
Cities.
Yeah. You go. No, like a place. Libraries. Yeah. Y'all gonna need to participate more. I'll tell you what, if you participate in the Mad Libs, I will give you 3-month free subscription to rocksboys.com.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's like damn near $15 a month.
I was about to offer them $1. That is real generous.
$1? Well, I'm giving you something that's worth at least $40. $40 freaking dollars.
So, verb past tense?
A verb past tense. Smoked.
And what was the plural noun?
What do we say? Libraries?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, libraries.
Libraries.
Because the girls are reading.
A noun and a silly word.
You do the noun.
Dick.
The silly word is?
Shaboing.
Spell that.
Shaboing.
Shabuya.
Letter people.
Shabuya.
Letter people, make your sounds catch. Shaboing.
You be shaboinging. You know what? You know how to spell shaboing.
No, I don't
She was
shaboing.
testing
You be
me.
shaboinging.
No, I leave that to
You be shaboinging or be shaboinged?
neither one. I'm abstinence.
That's not a silly word.
I need a plural noun.
We need a plural noun, regardless if you failed English. I'm sure if you make it up, you'll be right.
Nowadays, yes.
Oh, a plural noun. You Google or something, ain't you, Dante?
No, I'm watching your comments.
Oh,
yeah.
He's on Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to be slick. I was playing a game the other day.
Okay, so what's the other silly word?
Somebody was trying to make sure. Oh, there's two?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tingling.
That's so gay.
Ting-a-ling.
It's a necessity.
You still need a plural now. Yeah, I got one.
The plural noun.
Yeah. Shit. I just had a brain. What the fuck? It was right there.
Cheers.
Yeah. No. I got one even better. You want to hear it? Shrooms.
It goes with the topic.
Shrooms.
Of today.
Are we ready for the story?
Are we ready for Miss Monet to read the story to see what it says? Come on with it. We ready.
Mad Libs, a story with a moral. There was once a very cruel dictator. He would go into foreign bats and bring back toilets. He taxed his own people and made them give him cats as payments for farming and the land.
Okay.
Finally, some juicy young libraries got fed up and organized a protest. They fought the oppression by carrying signs that said that the dictator was a fleshlight. After many years of revolt, they finally smoked the dictator. For punishment, he had to marry a dick and live in Shaboing and sew little furry shrooms for the rest of his life. The moral of the story is a snitch in tingling saved cats.
Well, tingling was like
he's a fleshlight, so it only made sense that he married a dick.
But he got smoked.
He did.
Somebody came out and put a 9 and bust a cap.
He got smoked. So the moral of the story is a stitch in tingling saves cats.
Meow.
It's one stitch for every cat.
One stitch.
That is fucking crazy. That wasn't too bad, actually.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was good for. What was the title of that one?
A story with a moral.
So what was the moral of the story?
The moral story is a stitch in tingling saved cats.
I need to visit Tingling. Sounds like a lot of cats.
I think everybody will have a little fun at Tingling.
Especially if you like cats. Apparently, because he got a lot of cats as payment.
Well, on our next episode,
It was a horse there.
That's like a dying cat. That's the cat got like fucking mange.
our next one is gonna be about beauty advice.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be done on our open mic night, so that's gonna be even better. So what we're gonna do is once again take our next and probably our final break for the remainder of the episode. Those that are live will still be able to tune in and hear all the shit that's going behind the scenes. Unfortunately for those that are tuning into the podcast outside of that won't be able to know, but we'll be back and get into some good shit. You listen to Rockefeller's Radio. Today's topic is going to be necessities and bad habits. We'll be right back right after this.
It's your boy Playboy Gemini representing Rockefeller's Entertainment and rockboys.com. You can follow me on X at RudeboyJ16, RUDEBOYEJAYE 16. You can hit the Instagram at RudeboyJ, RUDEBOYEJAYE.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Rock Rockefeller, of course, representing Rockefeller's Entertainment, and I'm here to tell you that rocksboys.com, you know about it. You know what we bring, you know what we represent. Got all those hot and sexy boys. Be sure to visit the site, rocksboys.com. Right now, you can sign up, be a member, favorite your videos, favorite your favorite models, all for a low price of $24.97. All right? get online, get off, do your thing. Make sure you got your lube and shit because you already know what I give some of the hot and sexy boys. Once again, visit rocksboys.com today and become a member. Subscribe, join, get it. What's up, everybody? Hello, everybody.
It's Dr. Nick.
Yeah, that's Dr. Nick. From The Simpsons, you know Dr. Nick.
Uh-huh.
And then you have a boo. You like to come and get a clergy in 7-Eleven? Very, very much.
Homer Simpson.
I told that master partner to come in my room. Okay.
Oh, then it was your turn.
Oh, are you
going back and forth?
You gonna flip back?
No.
I win. What's up, y'all? Okay, we do fucking around. This is today's topic. This is necessities and bad habits. This is episode 10 for us. Again, we wouldn't got this far without the best team is Monet and Dante and all of our special guests that we've had on the show. To Mercedes, Neil, Chino, of course, the big Sergio. That's helping us, continue having these great episodes and can't forget the Cole. Who else do we have?
Nala.
Nolan. Cress. Not Chris. Cress. With one S and a K. The most different, weirdest way I've ever spelled Chris.
Well, because it's not Chris.
It's Cress.
Well, fuck y'all. I said it. And I admit to screwing it up and I fixed it, but I can call it Nolan's.
Yeah, with your Nolan saying
I want to bet.
Nolans.
That's Nolan's.
That baby. Listen.
Yeah.
I just say baby. So I got a question. So necessities and bad habits. Okay, so it's pretty much what I want to go into. All of us. I'm gonna say we just put y'all to put y'all on the spot. And those that are listening, chiming in, we know that people have necessities, and sometimes they can get confused with being bad habits. I'm not looking at you to saying that you did anything. Why you give me that look? She gave me the squint eyes and shit.
Cause he's messy.
I want to say what's up. Big shout out to my Atlanta bestie, Mr. Zoom Farid. So necessities and bad habits. So I've talked about this on different things. I'm gonna just jump in onto it. Let's go into marijuana. So do y'all smoke? Do you smoke?
I do not.
You don't smoke. Do you smoke? No, you don't smoke. Okay, so I smoke sometimes. I smoke socially, just like I drink socially. Social smoker. And even then, when people are smoking, like I don't be jumping in and be like, oh, can I hit that? It's more like, hey, Rock, you want to hit this? No, because I didn't watch you roll it up, so I don't know what else you put in.
What you laced that with?
I don't know what else you put in.
We're not on the messy episode yet, sir.
I'm just saying. Oh, see, I wouldn't even think of that. I got you, bitch. Girl.
Ciao. Misty! Yeah, let's get it here.
There we go. We got a new thing. We'll have to hold on to that. Okay. So going into, if you want to read the comment, Miss Ma'am, that's your thing. She says she's only here for the comments.
She's on Instagram.
You on Instagram? You on Facebook?
I'm on your Facebook.
Okay, so you can do Facebook.
Okay, so Uncle King Neil Debonair said, the problem is you have to be able to support the habit that you have, no matter what it is, and if you can't support it, you shouldn't be doing it.
So the truth into that, I agree. Because you have, and you see people talk about this and they do it all the time, is that, for example, I remember back when I had some weed, right? And it was like, I don't know, maybe an ounce, 1.5 or something like that, right? I went and I bought like, I don't know, 5 or 6 packs of wraps, right? And I actually had somebody roll it for me because I'm not a big smoker, so I don't roll up my shit. They roll it for me. And then I put that in the bag. So these, of age individuals, they were models that were of age to smoke or whatever, and they were like, okay, we get ready to go to the store. You know, we got some weed. You know, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. They was like, they went to the store and they came back and they had 1 pack of wraps. Right, it comes with 2 in a pack. And I'm like, let me make this make sense. You got let's say a tray 5, right? And you bought 2 wraps.
Yeah, because that mean they weren't sharing with you like that.
I don't need them share with me because I opened up my little stash like I don't need y'all.
But that's what.
But my question to them was, why would you first? I'm not gonna get on you about your weed. I'm gonna get on your poor spending and not thinking ahead of time. Because when you roll those 2, you're gonna need to go back to the store, or you're gonna need to ask for a ride.
Hello.
To go and pick up. Hey, you got a wrap? Or hey, can you get a ride? So I said, wait a minute. You bought a lot of fucking weed. I know you didn't think all that shit was gonna fit in 2 fucking wraps. Honestly.
What's my favorite saying?
1 thing's for certain, 2 things for sure.
You asked for too motherfucking much.
Oh, she got too many.
She got too many sayings, yeah. But that's one of them. But I mean, but even then, it's just like I never understood that.
I never understood that either because I dated smokers, right? Mm-hmm. And I always, wondered like, you just had me drive all the way up to this gas station.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you went in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For 2 for 99-cent pack of Swisher.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Goddamn, if you don't go get 3 more goddamn pack, because I'm not finna keep driving you to the gas station.
When you get back, right, and they roll up, you got a lighter? I don't fucking smoke. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't think about one at the gas station? Because when I go, I'm buying like 3 lighters. Because I know motherfucker gonna ask me to borrow one. That's never gonna get that back. We even know how that shit works. You give a weed head a fucking lighter, you can hang it up.
Hang it the fuck
Put it on the hook.
If it's a big lighter?
Oh, you definitely getting that bag.
Oh, okay.
A big lighter?
Them motherfuckers gonna lose that shit so fast. It's gonna be right in their pocket. But they go, where is it? I'm gonna help you look for it. If it's in the couch, I said it right
I'm
here.
I'm gonna find that motherfucker for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it for you. But then even then, or you get those that ask you, do you have $1 and some change? For what? Oh, you think I'm gonna buy your fucking wrap for you? Nigga. Ciao. You got the wrong motherfucker. I'm not doing that. But people, to me, some of the people that I've dealt with make it seem like they have to do that to be able to function. And it may be the case with some people. But, and you can probably go into depth of that, or you, Nia, can go into depth of that. But a lot of these people that I don't think need it or whatever make it seem like it's a necessity for them to function if they don't smoke weed.
It might be. I don't know, because I'm not, like, I used to smoke, but I never smoked to the point where
you smoke
weed.
Okay.
I used to smoke weed. Yeah. But I'm one of those individuals where it wasn't for me. Like, I used to get real bad paranoia and
Wait, it made you freak out?
Not necessarily freak out. I'm the type of person where I like to be aware at all times. Like, and I am. Like, I promise you, I can, some of my upstairs neighbor will drop something, I can tell you exactly what it is.
When you smoke weed?
No, what normally.
His senses said heightened.
Heightened. Okay.
Yeah, and so when I smoke weed, all that
paranoid,
all that's drawn in, right? So it's just like I'm forced to like focus on just like my immediate surroundings, and like I'm not as aware as I normally would. And then I don't know, it's so weird. Like, I don't know, everything's just so slow, and I don't like
what
that.
Kind of what? Wait, what was you smoking?
Shit, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying.
They just got that shit from the remake of Dread. They call it slow mo.
I'm gonna get down to the science on this, right?
Okay.
So you have individuals who in your brain you have THC receptors in your brain, and some people THC receptors are extremely sensitive, and so for me, like, I can go to the dispensary and get some shit that's like extremely low, 0.23 milligrams of THC in it, and I can get high from that because my THC receptors are extremely sensitive.
Okay.
Versus,
Now, is this smoking sativa or indica?
It don't matter, sativa or indica.
Wait, you get the same result?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. I have different responses of all three.
Well, no, it does affect me differently. So of course, sativa is for anybody it's an upper. It's gonna get you. You're gonna be energized. You're gonna be high. And it's gonna be more of a body high. Mm-hmm. Whereas indica is gonna make you feel sleepy or more relaxed. Right. And so, and if anything, I will say I do enjoy an indica because I deal with sleep issues, and so if I am going to smoke, it's going to be some indica, and it's going to be right before bed. And when I tell you the best high I ever get, I mean, not the best high. Sorry.
That came out totally wrong.
That came out so wrong. The best sleep I ever had was after I smoked. Really? I slept through the night. I slept like a baby. When I say I got up, felt so relaxed. Mm-hmm.
But is that what you basically smoked before, just for sleep?
No, I used to just smoke. First of all, when I was smoking, I didn't know what the fuck I was smoking. It wasn't until I got a little older, and actually I took a trip to Vegas. This is before it was legalized here in Illinois. Mm-hmm. I took a trip to Vegas, and I went to the dispensary, and they explained the different strands and all that and the different effects, and so
gave you a little breakdown of what you was gonna get.
And then I was like, oh, well, let me try that. I'm in Vegas, so let's go all out. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Oh, when I started smoking every day when I was in Vegas,
I bet you were. I was actually surprised to find out when my aunt took her mom with my grandmother to Vegas one time. They got her some edibles.
Oh wow!
And she was, wow. So I was like, what? Why did y'all give that woman edibles?
And speaking of edibles,
you have some?
No.
Oh, you talking about this one right here?
Yeah, because she said she don't.
She got her own dispensary.
I don't smoke.
She don't smoke.
She don't, but she'll fuck an edible up.
Okay, because you didn't ask that.
Yeah,
and I wanted.
But I don't smoke. But
do you indulge in edibles?
I have. I think the only issue that I don't like is the way it make me feel, because in the past I've been told I become chatty catty. My very first experience is
Little Miss Chatterbox.
Yeah. Like, shut up.
That must be some sativa edibles.
I don't know. But my first experience so I did try. First of all, I waited till I was damn near 40 to try marijuana in general. Mm. And 5 years ago is when I actually tried to smoke, and it was the worst feeling ever. I choked the whole night. Mm-hmm. And it was because I had a small get together for my birthday, and all my friends at the time, they smoked. They was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get you high.
I don't need no help.
Girl. So I thought I was doing the thing. I was just puffing on a little blunt. I was spilling fish. I got to choking and dying. I said, no, this ain't it. And so maybe a year and a half after that, I tried edibles. My sister worked at a dispensary, and she was like, it's not a regular cookie, so don't eat it all.
What you do?
She ate the whole fucking cookie.
Even though the cookie was still not about this big. When I realized that it was the edible instead of the regular chocolate chip cookie, it was too late. Because I ate damn near all of it. It was only like a piece left.
You didn't think, like, when she was telling you that it ain't a regular...
I forgot. I honestly forgot.
Wait, were you already high prior to that?
No. Okay. I honestly forgot. So the bad thing about it was I was by myself. The only good thing is I was in the house. I called everybody in my phone.
Wait,
what was the first phone call? What was the first phone call? How did it go?
Sister.
How did it go?
Baby, that lady said I called her and told her that I was dying. My heart was racing. Didn't know if I should be eating. I ate a whole tub of ice cream.
Your ass was going through.
Then I called my auntie. I called my partner. I called Tim while he was at work. I called about 20 different people because I was like, I'm dying. My heart is racing. I'm high.
Don't time go by real slow when you super high.
They like, go lay down. I'm like, lay down. I'm dying. My heart is racing. I can't lay down. I'm like, am I supposed to be feeling like this. Like, what's going on? I was like really paranoid, and I did it again. And
after
it was
the fact.
That's the high that I'll be getting.
That's one of the reasons why I don't smoke. But edibles is dangerous. And the second time that happened to me, I was at home, but it was some that was left in the freezer. I was like, oh, it's only two gummies. Why'd I eat both of them at the same time?
Oh my God.
Wait, how big was the gummies?
Like regular gummy bears.
So you ate 2 of them.
But let me tell you something.
They had a high dose.
Yeah, it was like I would only eat 1 gummy, like the edibles.
It had been sitting, so unbeknownst to me, who's not a connoisseur of marijuana, didn't know the longest sit, the more potent that it get.
Baby, that's why I listen. Somebody be like, you want an edible, baby? No, I don't know where you got that from. Hell no.
I got some in the freezer that I have not touched yet.
See,
but I have a dispensary myself.
I know.
I have a bag of goodies.
I do too, and I don't. Did you have to use any of that at all?
Technically, no. I wanted to so bad, but I wasn't sure if that was okay.
If it was going to affect anything, yeah.
I forgot to ask my doctor, my surgeon.
So can I chew on a few gummies?
Now, if that's the case, baby, for the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna be around here high as a motherfucker. Y'all ain't even gonna know I'm here.
Like that bitch high as fuck.
Where's she at?
You seen that movie?
She might be somewhere high.
The movie, The Visit.
No, I didn't see
it. You gotta see this old lady was running up and down the fucking hallway.
Was she high?
Naked. No, she wasn't high. She was mentally fucked up, but that's how it visualized.
What?
Running around. But see, that's the issue. Because they gave me some oxy that I don't take.
On Netflix or Paramount. I'm gonna find it for you. Okay. And I'm gonna send it to you.
You want to be high? Take that oxy.
She got enough of it.
I wanted to add to that too.
Well, she ain't took it.
So let me tell you something, okay? Because them edibles. Let me tell you something. I had a get together, and let me tell you something. These sneaky ass motherfucking edibles, okay? I had a get together, and now I'm thinking I'm a pro because I done took edibles at this point. I took edibles, so I'm like, oh, I'm familiar with these edibles. They not shit,
right?
Yeah. So everybody that came, oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I said, well, go ahead, take one. I'm gonna take one with you, and that's what I did. I took. Okay, so I had already taken one.
Prior to that?
Yeah. And so I went around the party, asked everybody if they want an edible, and we all took our edibles all together. So then I went to, as people are coming in, and I'm, hey, everybody took an edible. You want an edible? And then, oh, I'm scared. I said, oh, come on, I ain't gonna be scared. I'm gonna take one with you. Because, I was being a nice little host. And so, host.
Host. Okay, not host.
Oh, well, we didn't hear the ST.
So I took an edible with them, and long story short, everybody came in. Either they wanted to take half or they were scared to take it, so I took a whole one with them. I think I did this 4 times. So that's 5 edibles.
Oh.
Yes.
And wait, you?
Me.
Because people were asking you to take one with them when you came in.
Yeah, because they were scared. And so either scared or you're nervous or whatever. So I would take one with them. So there's 5 people that came in, and I took it. And mind you, I'm drinking too. In case anybody don't know, alcohol definitely increases your receptors. Yes.
If you eat an edible.
Yeah, you have to drink first, and then take the edible. And
versus the other way around.
Yeah. It will increase your sensitivity levels for your THC receptors. Did not know that. I studied it later. But anyway, I need to open up a dispensary.
So I guess diving into because Neil had pointed diving into the more seriousness of it. Do you think that when I'm not saying all drugs, I'm saying in that particular drug or drug itself is a necessity?
So, like I was saying before, it depends for the person, because one, people do get dependent on substances, and for some people, which I did not even know this was a thing until later on, like something like alcohol, you would think like, oh, they just drinking just to drink, right? You can really cause damage to your body, and potentially even die. For somebody who is alcohol dependent, and then they just suddenly go off of alcohol,
cold turkey.
Yeah. You can cause some damage, even potentially cause death, and which is why they recommend for anybody who is, dependent on substances to wean yourself off, or do it in a facility where you could be monitored and watched
as you wean yourself off of it.
Yeah.
Or if you try to go cold turkey.
Yeah. But I think weed is more on the mental side. I don't think anybody who just stop weed it's gonna affect them.
But I mean, diving deeper into a more serious thing, I've seen and observed just on social media is that people talk about opioids and all these other controlled substances as it's so free. And I think I said this out loud. We were talking one day, and I'm like, people talk about this shit so freely. I think about it before, you ask a motherfucker, hey, you got a cigarette? Hey, you want to take a bump? So you want to hit this pipe? Wait, what? It's so natural. They need it to be able to function.
You know what's crazy is because opioids, it is used in today's medicine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And so,
but the way that it's used outside of that, just like fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? It's used in a lot of narcotics that people use for painkillers and shit like that. But when you start talking about crystal meth, it's completely different. But people speak on that so freely as if even in the industry,
these new age addicts ain't got no shame.
Oh no filter at all.
I had somebody tell me, somebody I was involved with years ago, and then they moved out of state, and it's hey, I'm coming to Chicago. I want to see you. And I was like, okay. And then they said, I just want to let you know something. Right then and there, I said, oh, shit. I said, bitch, you want crack?
Damn.
And she's, no, but. I said, but? I do crystal meth.
See, that's the thing. How it can be easily told to people that that's what they do, as if wait a minute, that's fucked up.
Right, I was so surprised. I'm like, these new age addicts, because back in the day when I was younger, crackheads hid they shit. You didn't know a crackhead was a crackhead unless you just thought that they was a crackhead.
Right.
You never seen them do crack. You never see them shoot up. You never seen them snort nothing. They hid that shit. Only time you knew if you heard somebody, that's the only time you knew.
Yeah.
Right.
They're always a sniffling and the nose is running or something.
Right, and then for somebody shooting up, you will catch them, laid out with a needle hanging or whatever. But these new age addicts, they gonna baby, I do, yeah.
They're not ashamed of it. So when that conversation, they kind of set that tone right when they tell you, do you automatically go into that mode of okay, we need to have a conversation to try to help them, or what would be your way of approaching them? So
because of the nature of the work that I do, I like for personal interactions, I like to keep myself separate from that. So I've dealt with family members who had substance abuse issues, and friends who dealt with substance abuse issues, or associates or whatever. And so because of what I went through with these individuals, I don't like to be involved. Okay. Now, if someone comes to me and say, "Hey, I'm seeking help," then I want to get off of this, and it's got a hold on me. Come to my office. We can talk.
But you don't voluntarily get involved.
I separate myself completely.
What about you, Miss Monet? You ever had an interaction with people?
Yes, I have.
Tug and pull. How do you deal with it for real?
I don't. I kind of remove myself. Substance abuse for me started at a young age because my mother, she was a drug addict, and that was more important to her than her children.
So that became a necessity for her.
Because that's the only way that she can function. And even though throughout her years of being an addict, I don't think she really got the help that she need. Because she kind of went from one addiction to the next. With
different drugs, or just differently, drugs and alcohol, or
all the above.
Really?
So, the more addictions that she kind of accumulated, came more kids. My mother gave birth to 25 kids.
I remember you mentioned that, which is so hard to believe.
I am the oldest. Out of 25, 15 of those gave birth. And now it's 6 of us. So yes, and I think that's part of the issues why I don't smoke. I barely drink. Like, I'm a social drinker, but I don't do pills. I don't do pain pills. I don't do none of that. It's because of the trauma of having people in my life that does drugs, especially like my mother. But it wasn't just my mother. It was my grandmother. It was my aunt. My uncle's cousin. I had an uncle who was murdered in Washington Park. He was homosexual, but they left him for dead underneath a tree with a bullet in his head.
Oh wow!
Because he was trying to, score drugs, but he thought that he was going to be able to use sex in order to pay for the drugs, and they killed him. So it's overwhelming traumas when it comes to drugs, which is why I don't take medicine. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah, no, I get it, because even then, like back when I remember having a root canal, and they gave you the pain medications. It's like, oh, you got to be careful. I'm like, well, why do you want to give me this shit then? It's like, oh, it comes addicted. I'm a fucking goody two shoes. I'm not gonna get addicted to that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a relief. It definitely relieved the pain, and it was a feeling and sensation that I liked, because the pain was going on. I was just like floating on cloud nine, but I'm like, I don't want this. I can't. Anything that causes me to feel that way all the fucking time, I don't want it. Like, I rather have my own fucking natural high, which is like, when you're feeling good, you wake up in the morning, or even just sometime during the day, something just kind of picks you up. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been the type too, is like, I don't want to become dependent. Even if they say you need to take it, to make sure that it moderates or, subdue the pain. I'm like, I'm good. Sometimes I'll just suck it up.
So it's a thing called addictive personalities, and I think that's the thing too, is that you don't have an addictive personality. And I really think that our healthcare system is very neglectful when it comes to analyzing whether an individual does have an addictive personality or not. Because I know people who were prescribed prescription painkillers, and now they're addicted.
Well, see, and with that, I know not all doctors are like that, but that's why I like my physician, because she asks questions. Even when I had the first one that I had was a guy. He asked questions like, how do you feel about taking this type of medicine? I'm like, what are the side effects? What does it make you do? He's like, oh, well, I said, do I need it? Like, do I have to take it? He's like, no, you don't have to at all. I just want to make sure. I said, then no, I'm good. If you give it to me, it's going to be sitting in the fucking bathroom. You just stocking up, because you get your refills. I'm like, I'm going to have a fucking pharmacy of my own.
And then when people say, do you got any pain pills? I sure do.
I got you covered.
You want the good shit? Or you want the
generic shit? You better make your money. Okay.
Because I got the good shit in the room.
$10 pop, baby.
You need an Oxy? I got you.
We're in 2024.
Y'all are so illegal.
It's 20 a pop.
I don't know these people. They don't live here. They're just coming by for the show.
You got to catch me.
That's fine.
But no, it's the thing. It's like, if you don't need it, you don't have to. Even if the doctor simply tell you that these is what I'm going to prescribe you, you're like, I'm good. I don't need that, because you don't have to go by based on what they say. If it's a painkiller, you can definitely turn it down. Antibiotics are different. If they say you have to have it, then of course you need to take it.
Yeah, and you don't really get like a high off antibiotics.
You know what I mean?
You trying to make a funny?
I wanted to.
I'm really trying.
Kind of add on, but respond to. I know it's a little late, but when Neil said, if you can't afford, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be doing it. I would say no. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, because I want to take it back way back. David Ruffin. He can afford it.
Yeah.
I still don't think he should have been doing it.
They definitely should have been doing it.
Because I think the temptation still would have been real good.
Because even if you can afford it, that makes it even worse.
Exactly.
Because you have the money to do it.
Exactly.
And you're going to keep doing it and doing it more than the average person.
Exactly.
But some people become functional addicts. Like they can function and you won't even know that they're addicts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing too. Like I feel like, right? I'm not. I don't want to shame anybody for doing drugs. So it's like, but I feel like it should be like if you're gonna try it, like try it, party with it, do your party.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and again, yeah, it's definitely not, I think, a shame anybody for doing it because people do things for different reasons why they do it. And it sounds kind of crazy to say do it responsibly, but there's a way to do it responsibly. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when people, when they use needles, you don't use a dirty needle. Here's some clean needles if you're going to do it. Yeah. But eventually, I would hope that the goal to, get yourself off of that to where you're not in that place.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, I don't want to knock nobody.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it's not really a judging thing, but at the same time, it also is a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
Because I don't indulge in it doesn't mean that you don't have to. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do. But I don't like to socialize with people that are like that either, because I don't want that around me.
Same.
I don't want that around me.
As a matter of fact, this is exactly why I left bossing. Is because I was at a meeting. And
I want to cut you off real quick. Uncle Neil King said it just depends on what your battle is. If you're doing crack, that's a little bit of different, but little weed ain't never hurt. Nobody is medically proven to be a great thing. Or I guess I'm saying weed is not a great thing. I mean, of course, like even now, like weed it's legalized in a lot of states.
Now, when he say crack, is he talking about actual crack, like,
crack rock,
or is he talking about cocaine?
No, cocaine and crack are different.
Yeah,
and a little bit as my law enforcement experience kicks in. Cocaine we know is pure, right? It's the most expensive, one of the most expensive narcotics next to heroin and stuff like that. Crack, of course, it's broken down and mixed in with other things other than pure cocaine because motherfuckers say they got cocaine.
Baking soda.
You live where? And you said you did some cocaine. Motherfucker, where you work? Ain't no way that your ass affords some fucking cocaine unless you sharing with somebody.
Well, I don't know the recipe, but
no.
There's a difference.
Trying to be serious.
That's very hard.
That was very
right. We try.
Well, Whitney said it. Crack is whack.
Right. What she said.
That's what Whitney said.
She said crack is whack.
Made too much money in my life to ever do crack.
Maybe she do cocaine.
She wasn't glad. So I want to shift.
Couch, nigga.
Can't take him nowhere. Jumping.
That's your
Rick James, bitch.
Swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe. Damn, it's stuck. Think I need to reset it.
Turn your phone off and turn it back
Turn it
on.
back on. Shake it and undo that motherfucker.
You gotta delete the app and then reinstall. Yeah. To get rid of it.
Should have never gave you niggas money.
So.
Why?
I can't fuck with you, man.
It's the question that I genuinely want to know. When I want it, I just want to know why.
Dante.
No, that's not Dante. That's motherfucking Dante.
Dante. Okay. His alternate personality, the devil himself. So I want to jump into the bed at this point. I'm gonna drunk into the fucking
not without fish
Lake Michigan.
We got fish and spaghetti.
Okay, so on a serious tip, if I can.
I'm sorry.
You're not. You're actually not.
Sorry, motherfucker.
in a relationship. Oh Lord, here we go. that was Naya's. Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
She didn't say it, but her lips said it. Her lips just said that.
And I'm co-signing on her shit today, goddammit, because when you said that, I look right her way. I got 800 Kodak score. I'm co-signing you.
Do you think, and y'all can tune in on this as well on social media, in a relationship, do you think that sex is a necessity to have a strong relationship?
Oh yeah. Oh, you said social media. I'll go ahead.
Well, I'm talking. Of course, you gotta answer that anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's not true.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's a necessity?
Yeah.
No.
So let me ask you this, and I'm gonna just okay, of course we'll start. It's a me start off day. I'm putting myself on a burn. Okay, so I feel that sometimes, and something a little bit based on experience, is that when you get to know somebody, that in the past it's been a bad thing to have that sexual contact with a person multiple times, right? Because you build feelings from the person because y'all fucked. They're like, oh, we should be cool to hang out, and then from there y'all start to get close. But the initialization of it is based on sex, whether you say it or not. Well, I looked at them, he or she, and saw her or him, and built an attraction. But y'all fucked before y'all decided on what was going to happen. Like you because you wanted to fuck with this person, fuck them, not because you were looking to date them. You follow me? So you like a person, right?
That's never been my experience. So
maybe not, but let me dig a little deeper, and maybe I'll touch a little button for you. You know, we like to hold them buttons down. So
keep them paused.
Swear you swear she never had sex, but the way she be talking.
Would
shit.
you like for me to make a couple of phone calls?
No, ma'am. No, put your phone down. Oh. He got receipts, but no. So no. If you think like my experience, it's like I don't push for that to happen. If it happens, it's something that like it'll happen eventually. But I look forward to the kind of get to know the person, and then I don't want that person to think that I'm wanting them for sex. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, and then you build up that anticipation. Be like, oh, I know that when this does happen, whenever it does happen, it's gonna be fucking great. Without having to say the words, I don't want to have sex until we get to know each other better. It just kind of happens naturally. But do you think or feel that it's a necessity for you to be able to? Do you need to have sex with a person before getting in a relationship with them? Or are you okay with waiting until after you get to know a person if you have interest in them?
So initially, I thought you said was sex necessary for a healthy relationship.
2-part.
So yeah. So no.
Do you think it's healthy? And do you need to have it before or after?
So for me,
anytime you get to looking up at the ceiling sideways, you're thinking of a lie.
No.
Ex-cop told me that.
It's actually when you think it's looking up to the left.
That meant he was doing both.
No, that's me thinking. So no, and I'm not
of a lie. I just said that.
I'm not thinking of a lie. I'm literally weighing my options. So
I said you're thinking.
Trying to formulate
of a lie.
No, I'm not thinking of a lie. So no, now that's from a cop's perspective, right? And so we're I'm not being asked questions. Well, you
I'm asking a question.
But
I'm literally asking a question. Inquiring minds want to know.
No, but so for me,
for you, yeah.
I've had both things happen.
And how now? That being said, how did those relationships turn out based on how you entered the relationship?
What? I ain't with none of them, so
either way.
But no, here's the thing. So, because I still have really great relationships with exes. And so it really just depends. For me, it my sexuality fluctuates. Yeah, it does. And so and by my sexuality fluctuating, what I mean is
clean it up real quick, because
during the summertime you like men, During the wintertime, you like?
No, not on that aspect. Not on who I'm attracted to, but like on the basis in which I'm attracted to them. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I'm really attracted to somebody for their mindset.
Okay.
And then another times I may meet somebody and I'm attracted to them physically.
Okay.
And another person, I need to establish an emotional connection with them.
So between those, and I don't mean to cut you off. So between those 3 different times.
He means to cut you off.
Okay, I meant to cut you off. So between those, because those are 3 different instances. Mm-hmm. So this can be answered broad. So if that is how you look at it, based on the situation, that doesn't cause a problem because you are attracted to this person at the time because they're intelligent or they're articulate, right? But is that sexually, like you're attracted to them, but then does that like determine how the sex is for you? When it happens, the sex is horrible, but they're intelligent, articulate, and they're smart. Does that change how you feel about the person?
So yeah.
Okay.
Because I can be attracted to a person because as a human being, I'm
human too.
Right, exactly.
Unfortunately, I'm from this planet.
Exactly.
I knew.
And you have boxes that need to be checked off,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So for me, I may be attracted to a person because they have a great mindset. Mm-hmm. And once we get to that point of having sex, I could date them for like a whole year and we've never had sex, never messed around, anything, and we get to the point where we had sex. Mm-hmm. I'm turned off if it's not what I expected because there's this great amount of anticipation, and then
so why put yourself and them through that situation?
So it's an experience.
So why? I'm coming for you,
and it's okay. I got answers.
I'm coming for you.
Well, before you do that, because on Instagram, and it's so horrible. I hate when people use this analysis. 87born_center said, "Do you test drive a car before you buy it?"
There are some people that don't. Like you could see a car that you like just because of the way it looks and just I want that car and buy it.
Or you've already done your research
and you buy it based on that.
And I'm okay with looking at a car, mm-hmm. waiting, mm-hmm. and getting to the point where if I bought it and I'm driving it and I don't like the way it drives, mm-hmm. I'm the type of person I'm going to stick it out.
But see, that's another thing. So when you go through, so I'm curious, just asking you because you said that, if you spend all that time, right, mm-hmm. dealing with that person, and y'all haven't had sex, and I'm with you part of the way because you could be attracted to somebody and the personality, love everything about them, and then when you finally get to that point of sex, you would be done with them if it's not what you expect.
Not done.
You would leave them.
He said he would be turned off.
Yeah, turned off.
Would you still stay with them?
It depends. It depends.
You can teach a person how to.
I was just gonna say that yes. Mm-hmm. If they're trainable or teachable. Teachable.
You want a dog?
Or teachable. I'm saying. Ooh. But if they're not willing to
Dante.
learn. If they're, I thought he wanted to be serious.
If I can train you properly.
If they're not willing to learn.
You want a treat? Sit.
Now bounce up and down.
Bark like a dog.
There you go.
Woof, woof, woof. A little dog. They're coming to America.
That's the problem.
What?
Is that the problem?
Y'all are the problem.
He's the problem. He said he want to be serious.
You just said you was co-signing his shit.
No, I said I was co-signing your shit.
You ain't co-signing mine.
But I was curious. I mean, he went deep with it. He was just like, he could date a person up until a year.
But that's who he is. Everybody is not like that.
But I wanted to get into that because there are people that are out there that's like Dante.
And and like I said, if the person's teachable or if they're willing to learn, I can stay with them.
Okay.
If they're willing to learn. If they're not willing to learn, it's like because this is the thing. It's like this is what you have to deal with if you decide to stay with this person. Mm-hmm. And if you're not willing, then that means that what else are you not willing to compromise on? Mm-hmm. So it's deuces. Am I gonna tell them your sex sucked, boo? Probably not.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been with people who got bomb ass sex and terrible ass personalities.
Mm-hmm. Did you find this out prior to or during?
About their badass personalities. I figured that out along the way on the route. Listen,
but the sex was good.
The sex was good, and it was and you know,
it kind of kept you around for a minute.
Kept me captivated. Yeah,
interesting.
Confused in the days.
Like, damn, this ass is so good, but you're dumb as a box of rocks.
So what about you, Miss Nia Monet? What? How would you gauge that?
I just take sex out of the equation. I mean, my thing is, God forbid anything to happen that you can't perform sex. What do you have in common with this person?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing, because your relationship was based off that initial meeting, which was a sexual attraction. And some people can build up that.
But do you think that it plays an important role in a relationship?
No.
You don't think that sex is not needed? Not at all.
Honestly, I say for me, no, but depending on the person, some people do, because sometimes people use sex as a coping mechanism as well, because that's how they feel loved and appreciated.
Or you just have those that are just
sex addicts.
Nah.
Yeah, some people just like busting a nut.
That's
also not the word that I was going to say. But
I mean, but it's true though. Like,
I think it's just
in my personal experience. A lot of my relationships have not been based off sex. I personally remove it simply because I've always been taught, what do you have if you remove sex? And my thing is, if I can't stand to be in the room with you more than 5 minutes, it's kind of defeat the purpose.
So
because I'm not a sexual person, I'm not gonna look at a person and be like, oh, I want to fuck this.
Well, I
think
that plays a role too, if you're an affectionate individual. So. I mean, I know that would be. She's Mr. Icicle. She's Mr. Snow. Sorry, you remember that cartoon? Okay, so, from the Ice Monster.
We know.
Right? Okay,
Mr. Funny Man.
Yeah. So for you, it doesn't play a role, and it's not important to. But what type of intimacy would you have? There's something is needed to be able to show. I mean, I think affection, some type of affection is needed in a relationship.
Yeah, but that's because me, I'm more so, like I said.
How would you go about that?
I'm an emotional person. Like, if we don't have an emotional connection, it's gonna be difficult for me to even have sex with you, because I'm not gonna be able to be staying looking at you and be like, get off of me, get away from me. I don't want to be bothered with you because we don't have that connection.
So you're the type that have to establish an emotional connection with a person before. Okay.
You the same way, Mr. Dante?
Partially.
Yeah. I partially agree with that as well. I'm not gonna say that sex plays a major role, but eventually for me it would have to happen. It's not a thing of a pressure thing, like, oh, we have to have a time and day. Like, no, but eventually I want to be intimate with my partner. I
mean, yeah, I want that part, but I'm saying it's not a necessity. That is not something that's gonna make or break the relationship for me. That's y'all.
For me it would probably break it.
You know what's crazy is because I dated someone who was an intellect, but that's not why I was attracted to him, which is kind of fucked up. That my attraction fluctuates the way that it does. They were an intellect, which I loved about them, that they were intellect, but that wasn't why I was initially attracted to them. I was initially attracted to them on a physical aspect, and later found out that they had a great mindset, and and they lacked the emotional connection with me, and so and then they also didn't want to have sex like that, or so they claimed. But
like often.
Yeah, often.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had sex maybe like once a month. Yeah.
But I mean,
you try every 6 months.
Let me just. I'm just gonna admit my shit, right? Because we're talking about it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. I cheated on them. Right. But I also knew that they were also cheating, which is why they didn't want to have sex that often. Because they was fucking other people.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But no, I'm sorry. For me, it has to be an emotional connection. I can't just... I'm not like, oh my God, I need to jump this person bones. No.
Yeah.
If we build a bond and a connection, that does more for me than anything. Because when we do eventually have sex...
It's going to be great. But see, I'm not like all over the place, but see, a little bit of peace from both of y'all. It's just how I look at things. It's just like, not to divulge everything, but there's no rush for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want that person to understand and know that I respect them for who they are, and that sex isn't something that my mind is about. I'd actually rather wait. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be right away. Even if it's something that you might have done with a person prior to, like a little foreplay, that's fine. That's completely different. But when you get into like penetration and shit, that's, to me, that's different. You know, because I think you have a lot more, I had to use it, deeper feelings. That's I knew I was gonna say the word. Couldn't let this motherfucker
I was trying to be serious and you wanted to joke. So no.
But that does change the entire picture when that does happen. Because I don't know. I mean, I know sometimes people, I don't say get tired of each other, but it happens. They get tired of each other sexually, and I don't want to say like, and not in a mean way. It's like sometimes you just have to take a break to allow that space of not maybe being intimate. If it's one of those situations to where it's just like, okay, you want to take a break because maybe one person is super sexually active and want to fuck all day every day, and then those are like, don't, like, we don't have to fuck 5-6 times a week, you know. But
right, and I get that because I as much as I enjoy sex, I'm the same way. Every day, no, because I'm gonna get tired. Like, yeah, you know, even no matter how good it is, you still gonna get to the point where it's just like, damn, this is a goddamn chore on my list to check off.
Because people have asked me in the past, like, because you do porn, like, do you get tired of sex? I'm like, no, because I'm not looking at it the same way. If I'm performing with somebody on camera, it's not the same as having sex or being intimate with my partner. It's two completely different. I was
going to bring that up too. I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah. I was going to bring that up because I think like some people may say that that perspective is unfair considering that this is what you do and you know as your business and your work, but like you said, it's different. It's different. It's not the same.
It's for me. It's not the same. I actually saw a post on X a while back, and people, he was like, well, it's draining, or don't look at the sex the same. For me, especially if you're in a relationship, you have to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? You can't look at your partner as someone you perform with, and you can't look at someone you perform with as your partner like, oh, I don't know how sex for the day. For me, it don't work like that. You still have someone at home that you need to satisfy. And if they want to do something, you can't jump out and be the excuse like, oh, well, I fucked already today. I'm a little drained. You better find some way to fucking get that shit up, because you can't, to me, I would never do my partner like that.
Well, you open to a poly relationship? Because I am cute.
Not to say, she said this shit. Not to say that has happened to where they're like, oh, we got to fuck the same day. Because anyone that I've dated had that conversation has always been like, they don't expect that. But I put that out there. It's like, if you want to have sex tonight, that's not going to be a problem. I'm able to function. I'm good. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want my partner to feel as if, because I had not even going to the thing of insecurities, because that's not it. But I wouldn't want them to feel as if, okay, well, I wouldn't have had sex with this person on camera for work, that I can't come home and perform for my partner. Because that wouldn't be the case. You know, it's just not something that I think that I would do. Although I know how it can affect relationships, especially for people that work in the industry. Obviously, Miss Nia has made it clear she ain't having that shit. I'll catch you tomorrow night, if that.
I'll get you 6 months from now.
People, you said 6 months?
Yes, people find it very hard to believe. But they probably can have a conversation with my ex, and he'll be able to tell you in a little bit more detail. I'm just being completely honest. I'm not a sexual person.
But see, that's you. You stated that very clear. You're not a sexual person, so it would never become a necessity for you to even think or fathom the fact that we need to have sex eventually, because you would be fine with going without it.
6 months? Oh.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
Hey. Cobwebs.
The factory is shut down, baby.
What
She's got cobwebs.
You remember Friday when Smokey was talking to Craig when what's her name? The woman that stayed across the street.
Oh, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Knocked the dust off that pussy.
I'm just being completely.
No, I took that one from Drop Dead Fred.
I don't, because for me, it's the connection is so much more important, and again, like I said, throughout my healing journey, not just physically but mentally, I learned a lot of things about myself. Like I need an emotional partner. I need somebody.
Okay, so I got a question for you, right? So, say for instance, you get this emotional partner, okay, and they check all your boxes, every single box, even the boxes that you didn't even know was there, and they wanted to.
What you need? Viagra? You need blue pill? You need honey?
So wait, what is that for them to just jack off?
No, I'm saying whatever is, I'm willing to do whatever it takes so that, because if this person checked all the boxes for me, so now I need to do whatever I need to do to make sure.
But are you going to get the what's the word I'm looking for? Are you going to have that? You're going to have that necessity, like, or you're going to have that feeling and vibe for them as you did.
Yeah, because this person provides everything that I need.
So twice a week, if they willing twice a week, you can do it twice a week.
Yeah, if they provide everything that I need, why wouldn't I? Maybe I'm going to the doctor. I need Viagra. I need honey. Whatever it is, I'm ready. Okay. I need a little anal ease, a little numbing cream. Because at that particular point, I don't have a reason not to.
Okay, I just want to know.
Interesting.
It's
Inquiring minds want to know.
What?
That's what that is. It does for you.
What?
How you do that? You said if they needed that and it got to that point, then you would be with them on that.
Yes.
And be engaged.
Without question.
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna shoot the horse.
Right? Because I was getting concerned at 6 months.
But in the past, I've thrown myself at people and been turned down, like wholeheartedly. Like, no, I'm not interested.
So you don't think that's like? I mean. But you've done that before, so you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to rejection. I'm okay with it. It's part of my daily life.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Child.
Girl.
This thing. It has become like waking up, taking vitamins every day. It's second nature. I prepare myself for it. Mm-hmm. When I meet people.
Well, again, I think me and Dante have said this many times, and we'll just keep doing it if we have to. You don't have to feel that way. You're a very beautiful woman, and eventually that person that you want and need, I definitely feel is going to pop up in your life when you need them to. Yeah. Not on their time, but you want them to. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're gonna put on our sweater and shoes. And beautiful day in the city.
Won't you be mine? Hey neighbor.
Y'all are so ignorant.
I'm just saying. I mean, and again, it just goes to, like we talk about the topic in Necessities and Bad Habits. We don't even know it, but sometimes the things that we think about that whether we need them or not, like when you made the comment about not needing sex like that, but a bad habit that you have is the fact that you feel and believe that was out there. Like with
I know I'm going to die alone, and I'm okay with
that. Perfect example.
Like that?
She talking crazy,
no,
and even been drinking no alcohol.
As a black trans woman,
y'all out there in Radio Land, if you are a single black, you like white, Hispanic, either one of those, male, all right, you got to be masculine. If you're looking for a beautiful black woman, my best friend is Naya Monet is available. Okay,
she just got her titties pushed up too.
One thing I will tell you, and it's a little gimme right here. You gotta, the only way you gonna know about
this. That smile. She got a beautiful smile.
This little thing. She likes to go after. She doesn't like she doesn't like to be the bait. She don't like to be the bait. She don't like fish coming jumping up on her. She like to feel as if that person isn't interested, but they really are interested, but they don't make it shown.
She the hook.
Hook. There you go. Yeah. She's the hook. That's something. At first I didn't know, but then I'm like, oh, scratching my head. That's how you work. Okay,
baby, you come here.
Right, exactly. versus, a person come out, hey, I like you, blah 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 blah. I never knew that.
You got a girlfriend, Nesbit. Well, get your ass up and hold my hand.
So I'm the Rasputia out of there. That's what you're definitely trying to say.
Oh my God.
This particular point. I feel so offended.
Necessities and Bad Habits. Want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Of course, again, thanking my special, always welcome co-host, Mr. Dante Harris.
Yeah.
And Miss Naya Monet.
The bad thing about it is this man.
I can't win.
My man.
I cannot win.
Hey, Jeter.
Be sure to check out rocksboys.com. Got a nice little special going on. Make sure you check it out. That's rocksboys.com. Sign up, subscribe today for only $14.97. It's probably going to go on until the springtime. Who knows what it is here in Chicago with this bipolar ass weather. Yeah, you think so?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing this fucking snow and shit. It's aggravating.
Well, technically it hasn't been snowing. It has been raining.
What do you call that white shit that was just out there?
That was already out there.
And we haven't had it that long either.
What is wrong with you people?
now y'all know this is Chicago. We can have snow from October until March.
No, April.
Yeah, I remember one time it did happen in April.
Yeah, you're right.
I think one time it was damn near close to May.
And we just got it in January. It didn't even snow in December.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Sit back,
but it's okay.
Your boots on.
Yeah, right. Sit back and put your boots on and go to rocksboys.com.
Where you can take your boots off.
Beat them if you got them.
And if it tickles your fancy, tickle your fancy.
Oh my God, they're crazy. So hopefully y'all will be able to tune into the next episode. Of course, we know we got open mic coming up. We typically do a topic, then open mic, then topic, open mic. Of course, we just talk about anything and everything. So bring your gloves, because we gonna be getting ready to get in on the open mic number 4. So we have 4th one. So until then, I know this is 10. I'm racking that shit up. Well, thank everybody for tuning in to today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Like again, it will continue to get more and more interesting each episode that we do. And if you want to join in on the conversation, by all means, feel free. If you have any topics you want to suggest or recommend to us, you can inbox any of us on Facebook or Instagram, and we will take a look at the topic and then see what we can pencil in. But as I always say, for those of you that can't see us, we are giving you the deuces.